This man is cold, bruh. Good block. Come on. Damn, bro. We're losing the bums. Give me a ball. Fuck. Missing. I don't know why I took that shot, but I made it. I made that bitch. Board. Damn, bro. You could have made it, bro. Green that. Oh my god, he didn't shoot the shot. He missed? Damn, bro. You gotta lock in. Pass me the ball. No, man. Holy fuck. Yeah, we're losing. Bro. Good shot. Come on. We gotta lock in, man. All right. Oh, my stream's working. Bro, we need a board, bro. Holy fuck. We not got a big man? Like, the fuck? I don't know why I shot that, but I shot it. Steal. Bro, how's that open, bro? Shit is ass. Pass the ball. Thank you. Holy fuck. Screen, please. Damn, man. Fucking missing wide open shots. Board. Get the board. Thank you. Fuck. Green, please. Bro, how are we missing so bad? He made it too. These guys are fucking idiots. What a shot, man. Thank you. Fuck, we gotta get something going.
That's all you. I see him, pop in.
Good bad start. Oh yeah, fuck. These guys ain't even good. But we're fucking losing, bro. Good steal. Fuck. Why is he leaving him? He can't even get a board either. Holy fuck, man. Pass it. Pass it, pass it, pass it.
I got ball.
Green it. Thank you. Thank you. Okay, we're only down 10. Let's go. Get that shit. He greened it too. Come on, we're down 8, bro. We got this. We got this. Oh, hell no. Let's see it. Got green that shot, bitch. Let's go. Board. Oh, man. 23. I'm fucking the real guard out here, bro. You see those passes. Okay. Let's leave them open. That's cool. Yeah. Fucking great. Good shot. Let's go. We're fucking in this bitch. Come on. Chill, bro. Damn. Oh, what? How'd he miss that? He greened it? Oh my god. What the fuck? Try and lock in, bro. Steal. That was a good pass, though. Oh, good shot. Good pass. Good shot. Let's go. Why would he? Oh, fucking God, bro. What is this defense? get me on hash, bro. Damn. Corner. 19%. Let's go. I don't want to fucking lose this game, bro. Guess we don't play defense now, though. Why would he shoot that?
Hey, pick up left.
Throw some D's on that bitch. Just a lot of cat on that. Rich boy selling crack.
Hey, yo, right here.
Get a board, bro. Corner. Fuck. Only two. It's only a 2.
Ball coming, ball coming.
Rich boy selling crack. Just bought a Cadillac. Board. Board, please get the board. No, bro. This guy can knock a board for the life of him. Hit me, hit me, hit me, hit me. Hit me. What? Good shot. Come on. Fucking one guy's AFK, bro. Fuck. Okay, come on, let's go. We're only down 5. Shit. Rich boy son. Oh, he's back. Bro. Shot. Let's fucking go, bro. We're down 2. Why are you trying to take my guy, bro? Fuck. Bro, we gotta get better on that fucking in the paint, bro. That shit's bad, bro. I'll play paint defense. Fuck it. Right side. Right side. Oh, good shot. Good shot. Good shot.
Come get it, come get it.
Fuck, I knew I missed that one. Damn, bro. Bro, what is this defense? Fuck, man. Throw some D's on that bitch. Good foul. Good foul, good foul. It's not even my guy, bro. Okay, we need to get some stops.
Yeah, that's all you. Walk, walk.
Good board. Damn, bro. fucking shot. Come on, bro. Let's lock in, bro. Good steal. Let's fucking go, bro. Come on. We're down 2. Get a stop. We need a stop bad here. We need to stop. Watch that paint. Oh my god. Good shot. Thank God. Let's fucking go. Come on. Get a stop, bro. We need one. Watch the back doors. Watch back doors. Good steal. Let's fucking go, bro. Let's go. Come on. Ooh, good shot. Oh, let's fucking go. Good shit. I thought you missed that one, but you made it. Let's fucking go. Oh, you fucking go. Watch my guy. Thank you. I got yours. I got yours. I got yours. Pick up. Fuck. Fuck. Come on, stop. We need to stop. We need to stop. Good shit. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Find a good shot. Come on. Let me get left corner. Good shit, bro. Let's fucking go. Come on. Team take. Steal. Yes. Thank fucking God, bro. Shot, bro. Let's fucking go. Get him out of here, bro. Watch back door. Yes. He missed. Board. Board. Yes. Corner. Thank you. Oh, I missed. Dumbass. Good board. Good board. Good timeout. Come on, bro. Good fucking shit. Yo, I actually missed that shot, though. God damn. Woo! Green beans. Fuck, I don't know why I fouled. We got time, we got time. Oh, chill, chill, chill. $25 points, bitch. Let's go. First game on. Shooting 7 for 10 from 3. 70%, bitch. That was a good shot. They have to foul. Oh, he missed. Steal. Why would you foul him? Yes, sir. Big W. Big W's. Good fucking pass, man. Fuck, I missed that shot, bro. Good shot. Oh, he missed. Damn, I actually missed that. It's all good, though. It's all good, though. Halfway back. God damn, bro. That shit's ugly. That shit right there is ugly. That shit right there is ugly, bro. I don't know if I should stand or what. New suit, big boss. Fuck. I don't know if I want to play this game. Too late now, fuck it. And of course, Brooklyn bites me right when I go in the game. That guy's decent. Doesn't look like they can really shoot, though. All right, let's get it. Let's giddy up. He's a 6'9", eh? Forward. Dang. Forward. Dang. Can we get bored? Holy fuck. That's crazy. Oh. Good steal. Shit. Board. Thank you. Oh, I missed! Oh shit, that's bad. That's not bad. Okay, why would you pick? Shit, come on. Steal. Green. Ah, man. Back to war. Oh, fucking god, bro. Bruh. Thank you. Oh! And I got it. Oh, man. I missed a wide open, bro. I missed two wide open. That was crazy. So they can get off in time. Fuck. Getting trigger happy now. It's open. Oh, it's their ball? Holy fuck. That was crazy. I should have hit him in the corner, but I thought for sure I had that shit. Steal. What was that? He actually made that? This man almost fucking fell over. Good steal. Good steal, bro. Doghype.com. I got you, bro. I'll look into it. Fuck! Bitch. Good shot. Thank you. Good D. Not fucking right, bro. This guy got me tripping, bro. Up top, up top. Why the fuck would he call timeout? I don't know what the fuck that was. Hate it or love it, the underdogs on top. Why'd he leave? Oh, it's that 13. Fuck! This talking shit too. God damn, bro. That's missing, bro. One for Jesus Christ, this is a bad game, bro. I'm selling. That's bad, bro. I don't even want to look at that shit. Do I got any turnovers? I got one turnover. Off the juice. I'm off the juice. Fuck, man. I'm fucking selling, bro. Playing better paint defense this game, at least. I'll take the assist, though. This guy's clamped up, bro. Sold. Oh, he fucking made. Oh, fuck. That's crazy. All the way. Back out. Left side. Go back, go back, go back. Yes, good D. He got what? Wow, bro. Holy fuck. I don't know, bro. Played good my first game, now I'm fucking selling. We should be up by a lot. Yo, we're not hitting shots, bro. Come on, we're good. We're locking though. Back up. Oh, you missed me. Come on. Shit, come on. Should have passed it. Fuck. Gosh, why would you shoot that? What? I think you shot that? Shit. Bad pass. Forward. I don't know why it's not letting me share my screen. Big fucking shot. Nice fucking shot, bud. Fucking ass. He's fucking ass, bitch. What the fuck? Come on, bro. Give me that ball, bro. Right when I say it. Good shit. What? No! I thought he was gonna keep going. Good shit. Why would he take that? I have no idea. I thought he was gonna keep going though. God damn. Good shit. He got back. Game over, bitch. Fuck you. Damn, Daniel. Oh no, they're actually quitting. Good steal. Oh! Good board. That was slightly late. Ah. I thought he was going to shoot that. Right back. Good pass. What the fuck? The screen is tripping. Yo, I'm playing like ass this game. Holy fuck. I dropped 26 last game. Now I'm playing like ass. Board. 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 No. I don't know if that meter's for him, bro. What? Holy fuck, give me that. Fucking not locked in right now, bro. I don't fucking know. I don't fucking know, bro. This shit's crazy. This shit's crazy, bro. Are they missing one? Yeah. Guy must be quitting. 1 for 10. Man. He's fucking shooting worse than I am. That's a third. That's a fourth. Oh wait, that's only a third. There's only 2 guys left. Fuck. They can't shoot, just like me. Sally. Damn. Damn. Damn, damn, damn. Shooting like ass. Shooting like ass. Shooting like ass. Fuck you, bitch. Fuck. Fuck, fuck, fuck. You little fucking puta. Fucking puta. Oh, hell no. Good shot. I at least want to try to get some reps. Oh, our main guy left. Why'd he leave? He's doing good. Fucking better than I'm playing. tripping. That's it. I'll fucking take it. Imagine I'm missing wide open, but I'm making 19. Pass it, bruh. Damn. They don't want me shooting this game. Holy fuck. Fucking shooting like ass. Holy fuck. Free bird, girls chatting. Yo, what the fuck? Oh, this is YouTube. What up, gang? We live on YouTube, we live on Twitch, Facebook gaming, all that shit. You feel me? You feel me, Crody? Miss. Board. Oh, you're fucking dog shit, bitch. Fucking dog shit. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? Pass the ball, pass the ball. This guy's shooting worse than I am. Give me the ball. Whoa, whoa. Got him. Got him. Board, please. Please, bitch. It's a first shot. Oh, he's tripping. He is tripping. Yeah, at least I still got a B plus so far. Try to get at least an A. Up top, up top. This man couldn't catch the ball. Two 10 for 29. That's so bad, bro. I don't know how we're shooting this bad. Pass the ball, bitch. I missed! I'm fucking odds, bro. Throw it up. Me. Whoa. Hit me. Fuck! Oh! Fucking retarded, bro. Fucking retarded. This fucking game, bro. Yo, we shot so bad this game. We missed! Oh shit, bro. That's bad, bro. Oh no, what the fuck? Hit me, please. I want to hit it. That's bad, bro. I don't even know how we won that fucking game. That was bad, bro. That was crazy. Man. My bar is going up fast though, bro. I'm happy about that. Fuck, that is gonna ruin my fucking 3-point shot though. Man. That's bad. Could have easily had a fucking amazing game, but I had to fuck it up. Because I am a fuck up. Yeah, I'm back in all that shit. My fucking win percent in Park is terrible. I almost got a 90. Damn, my 3-point went down that much? That's crazy. Let her go! Alright, y'all. I'm gonna make some food. I'm gonna turn on something that you guys can watch until I'm back. If that's okay with y'all. Alright, what do we got?
Yeah, Rap Radar Podcast, Elliot Wilson.
B-Dot.
B-Dot, what's up, baby?
Man, I'm feeling great.
Can you believe this, man?
Yo, man, look at this place.
Third time's the charm?
Who did you steal from?
This guy goes by the name of Drake.
Yes,
man.
sir.
Yeah, man.
What's up, sir? How are you?
I'm good.
Cheers to
I'm good.
this moment.
Yeah,
Cheers,
please,
man.
please,
Thank you,
please.
brother.
Thank you guys for coming out.
Honest.
Appreciate it. Yeah.
Oh, but we're at Drake, man. Jesus, man.
Well, we are in Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada.
At my house, which is a nice thing to say because it's been a few years in the making. I just moved in about like 2 weeks ago, maybe. Okay. So still getting settled, getting adjusted. But yeah, it's great. I actually just had a conversation with the guys the other day because we were kind of in a stride for music. And I took like the last like 2 weeks to myself pretty much. And I was, you know, me, I feel guilty when I don't work. So I just sent this apology letter out to everybody like, you know, but I say that to say the reason why is, you know, I feel like I haven't felt like my life belonged to me this much, and probably in the whole span of my career. I mean, you know, you just get so caught up in work that that you forget that, like, you know, you have like a personal life and
So
like,
this
you
place
know,
is kind of building a balance?
yeah. I mean, it really is like sort of like, I mean, I live here like pretty much by myself, you know, so yeah, it's just bringing me a lot of balance, a lot of peace, you know, a lot of time to reflect. You know, like Oliver told me the other day, yo, I hope you're just like, you know, like lighting one spliff and just walking around the house and just realizing like, yo, you know.
So you like celebrating the host birthday? And just
Oh yeah, that's what I do. I wake up in the morning, I start drinking espressos. I wake up in the morning, I start drinking espressos. I wake up, have like a, you know, nice balanced meal, put on some great music. I don't know if you guys went to the toilet yet, but you know, the toilet plays Pac.
I did pee and I heard Pac. I got scared.
Yeah, I
didn't
know,
what was happening, man.
Yeah, it's just like just curating the space, but it's been great, man. It's really setting me on a new path, and you know, especially at the turn of the decade, it's almost perfect timing.
You live here, but you've been living on the charts for like the last 10 years, man. Like,
That's what we want to say. I mean, the main thing is to everybody, man, you're the artist of the tens.
yes.
This is your decade. It's a decade of dominance.
Facts.
I just feel like that needs to be said. Like, I feel
Thank
like
you.
a lot of times it's not. I mean, there was some statistic came out about like 400 weeks or something. You was in the top 10 or whatever it was, and then if you didn't count Sicko Mode where you weren't credited, it's really 500. Like, that's insane.
Which,
like,
by the way, I don't know why I wasn't credited.
that wasn't your choice.
I don't know who finessed that play. But nah.
But obviously you know what you're doing. But then to just see that like really written down and see those type of stats, like that's got to even impress yourself, right? Like to see that what you've been able to accomplish in these last 10 years.
Yeah, I mean, usually when when people start to put it in your face, when it's one of these moments like the turn of a decade or something, is when you really start to sort of see it more and realize it. I never let myself get too invested in the lows or the highs. That's kind of how I stay focused. But yeah, no, it's incredible. One of my friends sent me a video the other day, and it was just like all the top numbers from the last 10 years, and the people I don't know if you saw that video where all the artists start moving and taking over different spots, and that was pretty crazy because it was like for the whole like last 2 minutes of that video, I was just sitting up there, you know, with the exception of like getting, you know, flipped out with like PS Psy. Remember that song? Gangnam Style. Yeah. So it's like, nah, it's great, man. It's you know, it's everything I always wanted. It's what I work tirelessly for, and relentlessly, you know, just constantly trying to, you know, create, stay refreshing, stay consistent, you know, learning the right amount of time to take off, but you know, so yeah, but now it's over, so it's just time to go again.
But 10 years ago, did you ever anticipate having a run like this?
I think I had things in my mind that I wanted to accomplish. I think I had the utmost faith in myself and a lot of confidence in myself. I don't necessarily know if I ever saw it going like this far, but also, you know, as you receive things in life, money, blessings, whatever, your appetite begins to grow, right? So it's like if I give you $1 million tomorrow, you're gonna learn what it's like to have $1 million, and then you're gonna start being around people that have $10 million or $100 million. You're gonna learn that there's other things that you can't get with $1 million. Right. So, you know, your appetite grows, and I think the initial visions that I had for myself just kind of manifested into
And what were
all
those
of it.
goals then at that time?
I think when I first started out, I just wanted to be just as important as Lil Wayne, because I felt like nobody was ever going to be as big as Lil Wayne, like during like Lollipop times.
Hey, I'm here with Aubrey Graham, aka Drake. He's a star of Degrassi and an up-and-coming rap artist. How are you today?
Good, man. How you doing?
I've been moving calm, don't start no trouble with me. Shout out to Nico, Oliver, 4040. Trying to take the wave from a nigga.
Aubrey is a total character. You see him strut into the building and, you know, his walk, his demeanor announces that he's here.
You underestimated greatly. Most number ones ever. How long did it really take me?
Oh my God!
And Drake just stand for do right and kill everything.
There's a lot of critics out there not taking you seriously based on the fact that you start on Degrassi.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
You can judge me if you want. That's cool. Like sooner or later though, it's going to be inevitable that your girlfriend's going to be playing it, your mom's going to want to listen to it, your brother's going to be like, can you get Drake to give me your autograph? So I mean, you might as well just get with it right now.
Aubrey Drake Graham was born on October 24th, 1986 in Toronto, Canada. That boy Drake pretty much grew up into music. His father, Dennis Graham, was a drummer for the legendary rock and roll star Jerry Lee Lewis. His uncle, Larry Graham, played bass for Sly and the Family Stone. Hell, even his grandmother used to babysit Aretha Franklin, bruh. It's funny how when asked about his identity, Drake said, "At the end of the day, I consider myself a black man because I'm more immersed in black culture than any other. Being Jewish is kind of a cool twist. It makes me unique." It was when Drake was at Forest Hill Collegiate Institute where there was a kid in his class whose father was an agent. That kid's dad would say, if there's anyone in your class that makes you laugh, have them audition for me. And after Drake did that audition, that guy became Drake's agent. Shortly after that, Drake landed a role on the Canadian teen drama Degrassi: The Next Generation, where he would play the role of Jimmy Brooks.
Madam, your mother craves a word with you.
Ashley, you don't come in for another half page.
Ash wants to have sex. Man, you're gonna get some? You got horseshoes up your butt. Yeah, cool, huh?
Sometimes named Wheelchair Jimmy, a basketball star who becomes permanently wheelchair bound when he's shot by a classmate. Classic moment, fam. He would drop out of high school to focus on acting. He would appear in a total of 100 episodes between 2001 and 2008. Although while still acting and being on Degrassi, he started to dabble into the hip-hop scene with the release of his first mixtape, Room for Improvement, in 2006.
My style is very Tennessee, mixed with some Terry Kennedy. People barely remember me from back in the day. Chances are, most of the days you was lying around. I made money, and that's why these girls eyeing me down. Getting down tonight if they say you're cutting. A lot of dudes in my city, they ain't saying nothing.
Achieving a modest amount of sales of approximately 6,000 copies.
Let me show you what it is. I was birthed up top, but was raised at the bottom of the map where the girls all thick and the hottest niggas rap if you looking for the good. And we got them in the trap like, ooh, wee. Took it from white snakes to Louis. This metaphor might sound a little confusing, but y'all really know me if you knew me. I done come a long way from the days in other hotels that I stayed in.
He then followed that up with another mixtape in 2007 under his own October's very own imprint, Comeback Season.
Damn, I done walked in here looking like the motherfucking man of the year. It was worth it, it was all worth it. And by the time I understand that I ain't perfect, I wish you could've seen me back at high school. Backpack, gray range, black act, put a hat and stack out.
This included Drake's first hit single and music video, Replacement Girl with Trey Songz.
What's going on, MTV E2? It's your boy D-R-A-K-E, that's me. You know how the story goes, and I'm here with none other than your boy, the Prince of the V, Trey Songz out. Yeah, 2 up, 2 down. We on the set of Replacement Girl, man. T.O., VA, making it connect. You know what it is. My first video I'm feeling a lot of emotions. I was nervous at the beginning, you know, definitely. It's different because I've been acting, so getting on camera and like trying to look cool is like a whole different story. You know, it's not Degrassi, it's another ball game. I mean, you gotta look cool. You can't. There's so many ways to look corny in a music video. You know what I'm saying? Whereas if you're acting, you're either good or you're not good. You're either natural or you're not natural. This is like You either have it or you don't. I'm enjoying it. I think I'm doing okay. How did I even get that to happen? Trey Songz, I don't know. Me and Trey linked up through a gentleman by the name of T Slack and Trey's manager, Delonte. And I sent Trey the record, and I was like, you know, I hope he likes it. So,
speaking of Trey Songz though, I want to give that man some credit because it doesn't really get talked about enough how much he really helped Drake elevate to stardom back in the day. Drake was even willing to sign to Trey Songz back then. He was even vouching for Drake to executives and trying to get his music video on 106 in Park.
I actually met Drake in Atlanta. I was living in my manager at the time. I was living in his house. And he had an unfinished basement. It was cold as hell down there because we didn't have heat in the basement. And Drake came in, he had a Montclair jacket. I was like, who's this light skin? You know, and I took Drake to many executives. And a lot of people said no. Wow. Like, I had to fight to get Replacement Girl on BET 106 in Park. Like, in a time where I wasn't even Trey Songz yet. Like, we had arguments about Drake. Like, you can't sign to me. Like, at that time, I felt like me and my label weren't even in a good place, whereas though they fully believed in my potential.
So big shout out to Trey Songz, for real. Yeah. Now the year is 2008, and the producers of Degrassi took apart the cast, leaving Drake in a weird position where he said he felt like he had to get a day job or something, because being a rapper didn't really pick up yet. But eventually he would receive an unexpected phone call from none other than the GOAT himself, Lil Wayne.
How did you guys connect? Because you all are friends, and he's been a big influence on, you know, Lil Wayne and I are like this.
I know that's your dog.
That's my
your
dog.
guy. We were introduced through another gentleman from Houston. His name is Jazz Prince. He found me on MySpace and loved my music on MySpace. And he was like, man, I know Lil Wayne, and I'm gonna play him your music one day. And I was just like, yeah, right. You know, like you never really. I didn't buy it at first, and then and I'll never forget. You know, one day I was we started. You know, we formed a relationship, and we used to talk and chop it up, and chop it up is like converse.
Thank you. I kind of figured that out. But.
And so we would talk, and he called me one day, and I was in the barbershop getting my hair cut, and he was like, I was like, and the phone rang, and I picked it up, and it was like, yo, and I was like, you probably know that voice. I was like, hello. I was like, yo, what's up? I was like, this doesn't sound like my friend, and he was like, yo, what's up? It's Weezy, and it was, you know, it ended up being Wayne. He was like, I'm starting this thing called Young Money, and I'd really love for you to be a part of it. So I want to fly you out to Houston and meet you. And he did just that the day after, and that formed our relationship. And I was like this quiet kid in the corner of the bus, you know, while everything was going on around me. And the Carter 3 was just, I think it was like maybe 2 or 3 weeks away from coming out. And what a time. What a time. What a time.
That's crazy.
What a time for real. I'm sure that shit was a crazy learning experience for him, bro. Just imagine being on that tour bus when Weezy was at his peak. Fire. Towards the end of this year of 2008 was actually when I discovered Drake for the first time. I had already seen a couple episodes of Degrassi, and I remember going on hiphopearly.com like I used to do every day back then. Yo, if you remember this website, you a real one. And I remember seeing the song Ransom, and I was like, okay, Lil Wayne featuring Drake. Let's see how this sounds.
Me and Weezy like a mouthful of hot peppers, black Ferrari with the red seats, I call it playing checkers.
Bruh. I was like, this shit is gas. Then it hit me like, hold up. I Googled Drake, and all I would see is Drake Bell from Drake and Josh, fam. I'm like, bro, nah, hold up. Let me see the Degrassi cast. And sure enough, I was like, it's fucking Jimmy. And this is when I think Drake really started to be like, okay, now shit is getting poppin'. Here we go.
It's fucking Jimmy. My wings. Ever man. Stand in the mall.
And of course, the legendary Best I Ever Had would drop in the beginning of 2009, which literally changed his career forever.
Man, I say the same thing
every single time.
I say you the fucking best.
You the fucking best.
I miss these days so much, man. For me, it was my freshman year of high school. Things just felt way more happier. It was kind of just Facebook or MySpace at the time, rocking a Sidekick or your cheap-ass Walgreens phone with limited minutes, coming home hitting up your friends on AIM while playing Call of Duty, rocking an iPod Classic, or burning CDs to make your own mixtape. Let me stop, bro. Yeah, I don't know. Shit was just different. And speaking of CDs, Drake would drop his third mixtape in February of 2009, which was so good you could probably call it an album with So Far Gone.
Telling you I'm coldest when I'm down in the winter, and I be riding rims with my tires in the thinner.
I got the big unstoppable. I love that like to wear their toes out.
Oh shit, my bad, wrong person.
They be staring at the money like it's unfamiliar.
So Far Gone was a pretty big success as it debuted at number 5 on the Billboard 200, receiving some pretty decent review scores. And during the middle of this year, he would sign to Young Money. And for those who remember, 2009 was really the year of Young Money, bro.
I'm Wayne, and I have nothing to do with Young Money, not a thing. And I'll let everybody introduce themselves because they got voices. Hold on. What's going on? Go by the name of
I go by the name of Drake, Jimmy Valentino, Drizzy Drake Rogers, Young Angel. You know what it is? Yeah.
Drizzy Drake Rogers.
This is a song we got called Every Girl. Let's go. I like a long hair, thick red bone. Every girl in the world. Alright, look. I tell her she be jumping up and down, trying to fit that. Took a half an hour just to get that belt of fast. Oh, that was your girl. I thought I recognized it.
I also remember like it was yesterday when Drake fell on stage while performing with Wayne and had to get surgery and all.
Oh. This man fell. I never knew that.
Come on in. Everyone, thanks for coming to our health and safety meeting this morning. As you can tell, it's not really a health and safety meeting.
Many small businesses like yours are the fabric that connects communities coast to coast. You are the lifeblood of the Canadian economy and so beloved. So we wanted to do something a little bit magical this year. I'm now going to ask each of you to open.
Not that that really matters or anything, but just felt like mentioning. In September of this year, Drake would drop the
That's
So Far
funny.
Gone EP. It featured 5 songs from So Far Gone and 2 new tracks, with one of them being a top 10 to 15 Drake track in my opinion, Fear.
We up in Barney's going dumb again. Yes, it's Young Money, where SOD money gang. Take yourself a picture when I'm standing at the mound, and I swear it's going down. And you just stuck standing there, but I'm gonna need you to say something, baby. Say something, baby.
Yeah, that's a good song.
Last name ever, first name greatest. Like a sprained ankle, boy, ain't nothing to play with.
It's kind of true when Weezy was like,
And we gon' be alright if we put Drake on every day.
yeah, I don't know about you guys, but back in these days, bro, I couldn't.
Like, everyone's got fucking ski mask, Canada Goose jacket. Everyone's got that shit. Who's this feature? AJ Tracy. Fucking up hundreds. Ain't no discussion. Okay, I don't know if I want to play 2K. Make it rain on your block when it's sunny. fucking up pundits. It was all a dream. Spread love is the Brooklyn way. Thought I would. Same number, same hood. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt Pepper and Heavy D up in the limousine. Now you know. Yikes. Yikes. Probably just gotta play solo. It was all a dream. Alright, I'll turn it on. Are you on your way? Or not. Baby, I'm better than all you, man. Better at 5 and 10. 5 and 10. Where the fuck am I? I can't even hear nothing. Oh shit. Fuck. I went straight from half a zip. Alright, I wasn't ready. I gotta make my food right quick, so I'm gonna throw on. Let's see what we got. Okay, I'm gonna throw this on right quick. I'll be right back, y'all.
RC Tuner Cars is the all-new truck. From a hobby-grade remote to the car itself, you can customize.
This video is sponsored by Atlas
This video is sponsored by...
Guys, if you want to see an uncut version of this video, including all of the grisly stuff that I can't show or say on YouTube, including violence or clips from songs, then head on over to my Patreon, patreon.com/TraplawRoss, where you can see uncut versions of my videos early for just $2 a month. Thanks very much, and on with the video.
Gunfire breaking out in front of a packed nightclub. The chaotic scene left 3 people shot, sending a man in his 20s to hospital with life-threatening injuries. 2 others, a man and a woman, rushed to hospital with serious injuries.
They found this victim at the scene, suffering multiple gunshot wounds in life-threatening condition.
Artist has been connecting with fans on social media. There's just one problem. He's also on the run, wanted for murder.
I'm telling them, if they want to meet me, tell John Tory reach out. If John Tory reaches out, I'm linking up with anybody.
One man died on scene. Witnesses say he was shot in the head, the other taken to hospital where he succumbed to his injuries. The 3rd victim remains in hospital.
They try to frame me for some shit, nigga.
Are they trying to frame? Oh, no. Oh, man.
I heard gunshots, and then I could hear like people yelling, and then you heard sirens for a good hour.
At 2 crime scenes, a man and a woman were dead, 3 others injured. The man killed in the club, covered up just beside the pool.
Welcome home.
Just walk.
Residents heard several gunshots around 10:30 last night. Police rushed here. They found a 28-year-old man with no vital signs. I'm told he was shot in the head and actually died slumped up against the doorway of one of the units.
This was the scene last night of the city's latest homicide, where a 29-year-old man was shot dead.
A man masked up right here came, run around, started. Brah, 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 brah.
I know Canada might not be the first place when you think about gangs or drillings. And to many people, Toronto's most famous shooter is that idiot that gave Megan Thee Stallion a leg as. But make no mistake, people, the streets of Canada are cold. The blocks are hot and anyone can get it. It's funny, in a lot of ways, the drill scene in Canada has a lot of similarity with the drill scene in the UK. But the reality is, Canada is a lot closer to the US, both geographically and in the locals' ability to access high-powered firearms. But before we get to the firepower, let me first give you a quick geography lesson. First off, you've got America, or more specifically, the Americas, you know, all of them. Then up top, you've got North America. And then north of the United States of America, in North America, is Canada. And in Canada, there are 13 provinces. One of those is called Ontario, and the capital city of that province is Toronto. And the wider surrounding area is known as the Greater Toronto Area, or GTA for short. And I'll tell you what, some of the stories we're going to talk about today sound like they are straight out of GTA 2. I mean, hell, Toronto's crack-smoking former mayor Rob Ford looks like something straight out of Los Santos. Anyway, the city of Toronto is split into 6 administrative districts: Etobicoke, Scarborough, Old Toronto, East York, York, and North York, which is where the majority of today's story will be taking place. But of course, like any story covering a long and illustrious street feud, there's always 2 sides to the story and 2 sides of town. And when it comes to the underworld of Toronto, the city is further split into 2 distinctive halves. with a number of internet hood maps having circulated for years showing the divide between Toronto's up top and down bottom gangs. Meanwhile, there are even more complicated and interactive gang maps that circulate online that can give you a much more detailed and nuanced breakdown of the smaller gang sets that run strips of turf in Toronto's underworld. So today, I'm going to break it all down for you, telling you the come-up story of some of the most famous Toronto rappers to come out of these areas, from Presser to Top 5 to Smoke Dogg to Houdini, and I'm going to tell you about the many shocking murders that some of these rappers witnessed in the streets during their come-up, and I'm going to tell you the tragic stories of some of the people who didn't make it out. There's a lot of sad stories behind it, but the reality is Toronto's rap scene is absolutely booming. I'm excited to tell you everything about it, the good, the bad, and the ugly, and we're going to get to all of that, but first, a word from our sponsor.
Ooh, it's your boy VPN, young boy, shout out Atlas VPN. We gon' never browse a net without a VPN again. Look, Atlas VPN's a tool that encrypts all your data and keeps you safe online and hides your virtual location. And when you connect, your new IP and DNS address will encrypt your info and protect you from online threats. And the data breach monitor is the best. It scans and checks if your email and password was stolen before somebody gets it. Link in the description. They're offering a great discount on their super awesome 3-year subscription. It's time to start using a VPN, don't be a victim. Atlas VPN will work on all of your devices. It's the perfect service to stay secure and stay private. And it lets you watch some things geo restrictions hiding, like Top Gear on UK Netflix if you like watching men driving. Log into Atlas VPN, pick a server that's in the UK, connect, then log into Netflix, boom, and then you'll hit the link in the description and get their amazing deal, just $139 a month for that 3-year subscription. That's 86% off, there's no reason not to miss it. Guys, hit that link in description. This deal won't last for long, so get it before it's gone. And there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there's no excuse not to do it, alright? I've been your boy VPN, young boy. Thanks Atlas VPN for the sponsorship. Enjoy the video. Peace.
So first off, we've got the rappers and clappers coming from the north side, aka up top. Probably one of the most famous neighborhoods in Toronto drill culture is Jane and Finch, named after the nearby Jane Street and Finch Avenue. And you've also got nearby Driftwood off Driftwood Avenue and the Driftwood Core. Now, north side Jane and Finch and the surrounding areas have had a notoriously bad reputation in Toronto, with numerous articles having been written in the local media about just how dangerous it gets, with it regularly coming up as having the highest shooting rate in all of the city's police divisions. Of course, bearing some of the responsibility for the many local shootings are street gangs like the Driftwood Crips, who have been targeted by the Toronto police extensively. There was a massive bust on the Driftwood Crips in 2017 dubbed Project Chronic, where over 100 arrests and over 600 charges were handed out around 2017, with it even being said in court papers that the Driftwood Crips were out here supplying large amounts of fentanyl and cocaine to a network of dealers that even included Hell's Angels biker gangs. These Driftwood mans are out here on some lost and damned shit. But it's not all about Bloods and Crips in North Jane and Driftwood. A lot of rappers hailing from this area with ties to the streets identify as 3L. Now, I'm pretty sure that 3L stands for 3 letters, and those 3 letters are SOS, which means shoot on sight. So yeah, you don't want to get cited by these guys. But of course, aside from the shooters, what we're really interested in are the musicians. And one of the first rappers from this area to put their hood on and pioneer original music in the area was Robin Banks. He was pushing a Chicago drill-inspired Toronto rap sound as early as 2014 after releasing the breakout track Don't Try Me, coming along with a music video that featured the local hoods of Jane and Finch and Driftwood extensively. But it wasn't just on the mic where Robin Banks was making moves, because he also started the Up Top Movement record label in an attempt to provide infrastructure and a system for his homies from the same area to also put out music. Now, Robin Banks would go on to drop several iconic songs in the Toronto drill scene, like Next Up, Marley's Off of Molly, Club TT, and eventually the Up Top Movement would even drop their Northside Jane mixtape, introducing the world to a whole bunch of Up Top affiliated rappers who from 2015 have all tried to bring a certain kind of Chicago drill energy to their own Toronto hoods. And in my opinion, a lot of the music that's come out of the city is absolute fire. A lot of these guys have dropped trap bangers with hard beats, rapping about all the street goings on in their local area, telling the world for the first time the realities of life growing up hard in the most dangerous area of Toronto. But of course, naturally, that does mean plenty of dissing and smoking on ops. Anywho, some of the other big names that came out of that Northside Jane and Up Top movement include one of the most talented and most famous names associated with Toronto drill, Houdini. In fact, he was clearly destined for greatness in the drill world from early, after going viral as a teenager for posting a picture of him having put Chief Keef lyrics in his literacy test, which Chief Keef himself even retweeted. So Houdini begun his career collaborating on the track 456 along with fellow local rapper Burna Bands. Also on that track was the brother-brother duo, the Tall Up Twins, made up of Double Trouble 4400 and 4400. Also coming out of Up Top, you've got rappers like YG35, YS, GD, FB. You've got another brother-brother rapping duo 21 Neat and 22 Neat, or 22 Filthy, with those two rapping together under the name Neat Gang. But of course, probably the most famous name to have come out of Jane and Finch is the babyface badass Pressa. He's one of the very few and probably the biggest rapper to escape the streets of Toronto completely and go mainstream in music, moving to LA to focus on his career and get away from the violence. Now, Pressa has a crazy family history and he has been a real G from a very young age. His father, Mark Gardner, was a bank robber who went on to commit murder in 1996, apparently calmly shooting a bouncer dead outside of a community dance because he had made him wait too long to get in. Pressa's dad got sentenced to 15 years to life for murder, with a brief attempt to get out of jail thwarted in 2010 when he was accused of still running a gang from behind the wall. In fact, he even managed to get a brief stint on bail, which ironically took place while Pressa himself was in jail.
Yeah, he's still locked up. He came out on probation for like, I don't know, I can't remember, probably like just under a year or maybe, and then he got violated for his parole, so he's still in there now. Actually, when he came out of jail, I went into jail. He came out and he was like answering my calls now, you know?
Anyway, Pressa's dad was aptly nicknamed Prestige, and this is where Pressa's rap name comes from. Prestige, Pressa, Prestige, Pressa. Now, Pressa himself got his first big debut in the rap game on the 2015 posse cut Was Gang. The track itself featured Pressa, Robin Banks, GD, and FB, and was a tribute to their fallen friend Wasi, which is why sometimes you'll hear the G's from these areas referring to themselves as Wasi Gang too. Now, similar to Robin Banks, Pressa and his brother would actually go on to start their own record label, Blue Feather Records, and once his career picked up steam, Pressa went on to have one of the most illustrious careers of a non-singing rapper to ever come out of his city. But we'll get to Pressa's impressive run in the music industry later on. But for now, let's look at some more demons. Because around 20 minutes drive away from Jane and Finch is another notorious Toronto hood named Lawrence Heights, or Jungle. And this is home to Go Get 'Em Gang, aka the GGGs, aka the GGs. This is a feared crew of Toronto hitters, headed up by the self-proclaimed demon of Toronto, Top 5. And his story is crazy. Now, he picked up a lot of steam back in 2014, 15, 16, when he was only 16 years old, when the self-styled Shirt Off Shorty dropped the tracks Hall of Fame with Robin Banks, followed by the track Shirt Off on Any Block. You know, his thing was that he had his shirt off all the time. He was Shirt Off Shorty. And eventually, these Shirt Off 6 hood anthems managed to attract the attention of the Six God himself, Drake, who would give Top 5 shirtless shout-outs on his IG numerous times, as well as even going as far as to shout out Top 5 on hit songs like his collab with Future Grammy, with that shout out giving Top 5 a moment of supercharged clout that he reacted to with sheer delight. Drake would go on to drop the short film Jungle, supposedly inspired by Top 5's hood, and Top 5 himself would end up spending time personally rubbing shoulders with Drake himself. But don't let that sweet shirtless boy fool you. Top 5 is not to be played with. In fact, he would later go on to claim that all that hanging out with Drake was because he was Drake's shooter.
If somebody that doesn't like Drake comes to the city, we're taking care of that. You know what I mean? Yeah. I'm a shooter, basically. Yeah. So you the I'm just streets. shooter.
Oh. Now look, that's all fun and games, but the truth is, Top 5 has been attached to some serious crimes. But we're going to get into all of that later as the story goes on. But back to the GG's lineup, Top 5 also had a brother that went by the name Foolish, as well as a homie that goes by the name Flipper, who Top 5 actually collaborated on his 2019 song Drill Some More. And you've also got Top 5's right-hand man 100, who I've personally got a lot of love for purely because he's one of the few Toronto rappers that actually raps over UK drill beats. And just a bit of advice for any Toronto mans that are just trying to blow up real fast. That's what we're trying to hear, man. Jump on those Pop Smoke beats, you're going to be popping. Check out 100's track, Pop Out, you'll see what I mean. In fact, while we're on the topic, I also can't forget the GG's top UK shooter, Roadman Shaq.
A man's not hot right now. You're done now. We're over here, Top 5. UK to Toronto team. Pull up, come on, man. We come, man. The king goes scram.
But really though, I know there's other Toronto rappers coming out of these areas that I could talk about, but I haven't got all day, and these are the rappers and areas that are going to be relevant to the stories that we're going to be talking about today. So before we get into the dangerous feuds that these guys have had on the streets of Toronto, we've of course got to take a closer look at the opposing crews on the other side of town, down bottom. So in opposition to the crews we've just mentioned, there's a number of other hoods around Toronto that have issues with the up-top rappers. I've seen some of these crews described as down bottom, but really Toronto's gang politics is kind of complicated, and there's a handful of all splintered little groups having their own little beefs. So I'm just going to make this as simple as possible. But one of the most significant areas on this side of town involved in Toronto street beefs is Regent Park, which is also described as one of the most dangerous areas in Toronto. And one of the most famous rappers coming out of Regent is of course Smoke Dogg. Away from the streets, he'd had an early crack at the rap game around 2014-15, with one of the first songs he dropped being the track Still, aka Rabba. He dropped that track along with his homie Mo G, with both of those guys being members of a crew called the Halal Gang, a set of Islamic Toronto street rappers, which Toronto police classify as having their origins in Regent Park street gangs. Now, along with fellow members like Puffy Els, Safe, and Mustafa the Poet, the Halal Gang had truly put on for their neighborhood and done a lot to drive the Toronto drill sound forward. Smoke Dogg's 2018 track Trap House was a breakout hit for him, putting him on the map worldwide. Now, in addition to Regent Park, Rexdale is another area that's been a rival to Jane and Driftwood for quite some time. Being just over 10 minutes drive from Jane and Finch, Rexdale is yet another area with a feared reputation. The Rexdale Crips have a long history that stretches back decades. In fact, Mindsoul6 on YouTube has a great video breaking it down. Go give that a watch if you're interested. But here in the modern day, the area of Rexdale has spawned a number of poppin' rappers out of Toronto. This includes Nav, who isn't really in the streets like that, but also the likes of Young Lava and his brother Young Dubs, Ilium Payback, and from the older generation of Rexdale Gs, you've got the likes of Sizzlack, aka LV, who was from Jamestown, Rexdale, and repped a crew called IDS. Sizzlack had the song Realist in the Six, and apparently his ops in Jane and Finch hated him and was straight up IDSK. And another big name from this area who you will definitely hear referenced in a lot of the opposition songs is Slugger. Clearly the beef between these Rexdale mans and the crews coming out of Jane and Finch was incredibly heated, and the disrespect for the people that lost their lives as part of this feud continues in music to this day. Now, yet another hood that is relevant to this story is Falstaff 234, who have a long-running beef with Lawrence Heights, aka Jungle. Coming out of Falstaff, you have rappers like Nine, who also raps over UK beats sometimes. His track Too High is a straight up banger, along with a few other names who aren't really relevant to this story, and another name that you are going to hear mentioned from Falstaff later on is Clutch. And then finally, you got connections on the south side of Jane and Finch, near Turf Grassway, home to the rapper Doovie, who makes fire music, by the way. He's kind of bringing a sort of NBA Youngboy, Lil Baby vibe to Toronto. It's good. So him, along with NHS JJ, are from South Jane, and they're going to get involved in the beef towards the end of this story. Now look, I know that's a lot of people, and I could really go on forever. There's a lot of parts of the city and parts of the story and other rappers that I could talk about, but we've got to draw the line somewhere, and these are the people we're going to be talking about today. So now you know who's involved, it's time to get into the back and forth between these crews, taking a look at the music that's dropped out of these areas, how the Toronto rap scene evolved into what it is today, and unfortunately, the insane amount of bloodshed that had to take place in order to make the scene what it is in 2021. Now, like I said at the start of this video, gangs are nothing new in Toronto, and the cops in the city have been spending decades trying to crack down on and bust the clappers and trappers that run these parts of the city. There was the 2005 Project XXX. These were busts on senior leadership in Rexdale Crip gangs, aiming to break up the so-called Jamestown crew. Then you've got 2007's Project Cryptic, a big bust on the Driftwood Crips, but it was a 2011 bust named Project Marvel, targeting a Jane and Finch-based street gang where our story begins.
Handguns, automatic rifles, and more than $100,000 in cash. Items seized during yesterday's cross-country crackdown.
Yes, in a series of nationwide raids that took around 60 gangsters off the streets of Canada, Project Marvel was the authorities' attempt at disrupting organised crime gangs, running things in Toronto's toughest neighbourhood. The indictment claimed that Jane and Finch gang, the Young Buck Killers, were running drugs, guns and cash all over the city, running the streets so ruthlessly that eventually the cops just had to step in. Around 10 people named in the indictment were young offenders, and this includes a 15-year-old YG and a teenage presser, but it wasn't the teenagers that the cops were really looking to bust. The feds were really trying to throw the book at the senior leadership of the YBK, with the cops' real prize being Presser's older brother, Kemar Gardner, who would later start rapping under the name Boondog. Court documents allege that Boondog was the leader of the Young Buck Killers, calling them a violent gang and crack dealing operation. And things weren't looking good for Boondog. The court documents even referenced a picture that he had taken of himself posing with a bunch of $100 bills spelling out the initials of the gang YBK. That, along with a bunch of other evidence, would make this case incredibly hard to fight, because when Presser's family home was raided, the cops found numerous guns that were linked to shootings that they tried to tie to Presser and Boondog. In fact, when Boondog went to trial, he was even apologetic to the judge, saying that he wanted to set a better example for his younger brother Presser. Sadly, the remorse didn't really do him any favors, and in the end the judge slapped him with a whopping 10-year sentence for around 14 drug, gun and gang related charges around 2015. Funnily enough, during the case, we found out that informants had allegedly told the police that the teenage Presser was actually next in line to run the gang after his big brother. But funnily enough, Presser wasn't even around when all of this went down, because he was already locked up for selling dope from his mother's house at only 15 years old.
Yeah, my brother got convicted for organized crime, the Project Marvel YBK raid. That was 2011, the end of 2011. I was currently incarcerated. Like, I was selling crack through my mom's house and stuff, and I could talk about it because I got convicted for it, you know?
Presser ended up doing 14 months for this in a Young Offenders Institute, all the
All
while
right,
his
Mike
brother is getting
Yeti,
jammed up,
it says.
and his name is being mentioned in the Project Marvel papers. Presser eventually got out of jail and then had to go on the run for attempted murder, getting caught, doing time, and then beating that AM charge.
You were on the run for attempted murder?
Yeah.
They finally caught you?
Yeah, they caught me. They caught me halfway across the other end of the country.
All right.
I ended up doing like 9 months in jail. I beat
Okay,
the
y'all
case.
should be able to hear me now.
Presser spent many years ducking and diving in the mean streets of Toronto. All the while, people around him, on both sides of the city's complicated gang beats, are dying in the streets like it's nothing. Presser would lose one of his closest friends on July the 25th, 2015, when his friend Wasi, real name Kwasi Scheme Peters, was on the run for a double murder that occurred less than a month before. Whilst on the run for these charges, Wasi was eventually caught one night by the cops, who found him sitting in a car outside of a Toronto nightclub. Guns were pulled, and sadly Wasi was killed by the police in a firefight in downtown Toronto.
Over there, around the corner, there's a vehicle with about 7 or 8 or perhaps more bullet holes in it. According to the SIU, it all happened after 2 a.m. and that's when police officers approached a vehicle on Peter Street and an altercation started. Now, somewhere during that altercation, a 21-year-old man was shot.
21-year-old Kwasi Scheme Peters of Toronto was shot by police overnight in the entertainment
Kwasi.
district. He's wanted on 2 counts of first-degree murder in the double shooting in a building on Lisgar Street. Now, Abdouali Abdoulaye and Mohamed Abdouel Diri, both 26 years old, were gunned down in a 22nd floor unit of a building on Lisgar Avenue on June the 28th. Another suspect surrendered to police days after the incident.
Of course, the loss of Wasi was devastating for the young guys coming out of the Uptop area. The Tall Up twins honoured his memory with a set of chains bearing Wasi's face, and Presser would later discuss just how hard it was losing Wasi in a moving Vlad TV interview. The loss of Wasi was really the catalyst for Presser's rap career, and as a tribute to their fallen brother, Presser, along with Robin Banks, GD, and FB, would make the tribute song Was Gang. However, while rappers on each side of this street beef begin to make their first significant movements in the music industry, the beef in the street continues on, because only a week after the murder of Wasi, on the 4th of August 2015, a gunman opens fire in the music nightclub where Drake is hosting an after party for his OVO festival, and this shooting leaves 2 people dead at the scene.
It was almost 3:30 in the morning. Also flying shots that rang out.
Damn,
sending
that's crazy.
Thousands fleeing. At 2 crime scenes, a man and a woman were dead. 3 others injured. The man killed in the club, covered up just beside the pool.
Literally, our officers were running towards live fire.
Police were right in the thick of it.
The deceased victims were named Duvel Hibbert and Aurelia Navarro Fenoy, a man and a woman. And the police actually came out to say after the incident that the male victim was known to them from having been convicted of firearm offences in the past. And eventually the internet detectives over on Reddit's Torontology, which is basically the Canadian version of Chiracology, identified that male victim Duvel Hibbert as Slugger from Rexdale. Now, Slugger was clearly not well liked by some of the up-top rappers.
That's crazy,
like Presser.
bro.
He would actually go on to disrespect Slugger in one of his biggest songs to date, saying on attachments that Slugger got hit up in the party and did a dance. As well as going on to say in his song Secondhand Smoke that he passes the blunt to the guy that hit up Slugger. Furthermore, other up-top rappers like YG posted up on Instagram saying they were smoking Slugger pack. Meanwhile, following that shocking incident at Music Nightclub, Drake himself would send condolences to Slugger and the city, saying that he is plagued and pained by the violence that continues to escalate in his city, saying that he wants to encourage the new generation to show as much value and gratitude as you can for the life that you've been gifted, sending his condolences to both of the deceased and all the families who have lost loved ones to the senseless violence that continues in Toronto. Drake is right, the senseless violence going on the streets of Toronto is a true tragedy. But fortunately, as the local music scene develops, people on both sides of the war in Toronto streets were beginning to see a route out of the struggle through music for the first time. In fact, it was also the very same month, in July 2015, that Smoke Dogg would release his song Trap House. This gets him some mainstream attention, with the song eventually getting a French Montana remix that debuted on Drake's OVO OVO Sound Radio, Drake began to show Snoop Dogg love publicly, letting him open up for him on tours overseas, including in the UK where he and grime legend Skepta, with them two recording a fire collab overseas. Meanwhile, the local rappers back up top were also beginning to see their music take off. Robin Banks had dropped his first breakout track, Up Next.
She said she'd pick her up
and his collab with Top 5.
Bring her here, but she came here and asked if she could take her.
Following the release of Waxy Gang, Pressa also continues to drop music, like the track Black Mask with Big Bills and GD, and he eventually went on to drop these solo bangers like Demi Hana.
No,
and
she said
but
she
unfortunately
wanted
for
to.
Pressa, in April 2016, the war in Toronto would reach a dark new low, and Pressa would end up catching a serious case, getting charges that would haunt him for around a year and a half, just as he was beginning to make waves in the music industry. But this wasn't just a regular shooting or beating that you would expect a drill rapper to get caught up in, because the details of this crime were so incredibly shocking and serious that it's by far one of the most twisted things I've ever covered on this channel.
I've done everything I can.
Thanks, babe. No way. Drive that fucking Indian. No one. Because she has a Santa suit. Is that okay? She's sexy. Is that okay? Fucking bird.
The streets of Toronto reached a new low in April 2016, when allegedly members of Toronto's Young Buck Killers were throwing a party at a rented apartment. At some point, members of a rival Queens Drive Crip gang tried to crash the event, leading to an armed standoff in a hallway where around 8 to 10 shots were fired. Apparently, shots rang out after members of YBK rode up to the apartment in an elevator, getting out of the 25th floor to confront the Crips that had crashed their party, and immediately opening fire when the elevator doors opened in a scene that was caught on CCTV and looked like something straight out of an old western. Now, in this clip, we see a gunfight in the hallway, followed by an alleged YBK member getting shot at. You can barely make it out in the footage, but essentially a bullet grazes his head, narrowly missing, and after dodging the bullet, he drops to the floor, sliding over to take cover behind the closing elevator door. That bullet in the elevator looked a hair away from being fatal, and as a result, the YBK members that had been shot at would come back with a serious response. Allegedly, the YBK members reconvened at a house in Swansea Mews, where they decided that they would target 2 people who had supposedly told the Crips that their party was going on. With it being said that the next day the YBK members summoned 2 17-year-old Crips to a property. Now, I'm not sure what they thought they were going there for, but when they arrived, they were then held captive for around 48 hours, over which time they were subjected to cruel and unusual torture, the likes of which I have never encountered in any kind of drill or gang story in the developed world. According to the police, the 2 17-year-old youths were tied to a chair and beaten. During their beating, they were forced to play Russian roulette with a loaded handgun, and a shot was fired in the premises. And whatever was going on at that property was so bad that the police received multiple reports of suspicious activity and even visited the property. As a result of this added attention, the victims were then kidnapped and moved to multiple locations around the city to escape the cops as the abuse continued. And at this point, apparently things escalated even further, with it being reported that the 2 kidnappees were forced to do things of a sexual nature with each other. And that's not all. Apparently, these acts were filmed, and then the kidnappers got in touch with the victim's family, negotiating a ransom for their release. And the details for this ransom were apparently $3,000 for the release of the 2 kidnappees, and a final payment of $7,000 within a week, or the videos would be released. I have never heard anything so messed up in my life in one of these stories. So apparently the ransom demands were met, and the victims were released, eventually winding up in hospital, at which point apparently one of the victims made a statement to the police, which was then immediately withdrawn, but apparently there was enough forensic evidence for the police to go ahead and build up a case against the kidnappers without even having cooperating victims. And the police would go on to formally identify a number of potential kidnappers, even going as far as to identify the mother, sister, and grandmother of one of the suspects as people of interest too, because it was alleged that one of the places that the victims was brought to was a family home where everybody was in while this was going on. So, a few days after this ordeal all plays out, on April the 23rd, North Jane rapper Pressa, real name Quentin Gardner, is arrested on charges of kidnapping for ransom, unauthorized possession of a firearm, and assault with a weapon. And when he got to jail, Presser would quickly end up getting into a fight with some rivals there too. However, there would be some hope waiting for young Presser on the other side of the wall, because while he was described as a primary instigator of the violence, Presser's lawyer maintained that he had only played a minor part in the incident, and Presser wasn't identified as the ringleader of the attack, as apparently the most severe punishment in this incident was doled out by a 17-year-old named Ty Shay Pistol Gordon and a 23-year-old named Lincoln Anthony Richards, with cops saying that they were both last seen in the Lawrence Heights jungle hood. Now miraculously, in spite of these serious charges, Presser was able to make bail, during which time he would be free for a whopping 18 months. And thankfully, Presser truly used this time wisely, focusing intensely on his music career rather than the streets, finally giving himself an opportunity to escape the violence that had plagued him and his family for years. Presser's 2016 track Demihana was still picking up steam when he caught his case. Now that track was actually inspired by Chicago drill songs all about smoking your dead ops, and naturally, it was picking up a bit of steam over in the United States. Presser also dropped the song To Be Honest in February 2016, and when he got out on bail for those kidnapping charges, he just kept on dropping. Tracks like 100 Wassy Bars, John Connor, and Lavish, with these tracks leading up to his 2017 mixtape Press Machine. Then his January 2017 hit Novocaine along with Murder Beats was a hit, quickly picking up the attention of both The Weeknd and Meek Mill. And apparently Meek Mill even tried to sign Presser for a measly $20,000.
Tried to sign Presser for like $20,000, and he was gonna give him a 10-month leased, like, was it like a Rolls Royce? Yeah, it was a Rolls Royce.
Anywho, as he continues to pick up steam, in February 2017, Drake is seen rapping Presser's Novocaine on social media whilst he's in the UK. Now, Presser actually went over to London to network in the music biz, where he ended up linking up with Drake himself, who was out there on a European leg of his tour. Presser even posted up a picture with Drake, along with a caption saying that he had dropped $50,000 on a lawyer. This chance meeting with Drake eventually turned into a full-blown opportunity for Presser to open up for Drake on tour, with Presser opening up for Drake in Birmingham, that being his very first show. But the craziest thing of all was the fact that Presser was even given permission by the court to join Drake touring all over Europe while he was on bail for these serious kidnapping charges. But they let him go, and this really was a genuine opportunity for Presser to go and do something productive and stay out of trouble, and I guess the courts could actually see that for once. So Presser joined Drake on tour along with Smoke Dogg from the opposing hood, leading many to believe that during this time, Presser and Smokey had become friends, with them even collaborating during this period. The thing is, not everyone was thrilled about Presser joining Drake on tour. I mean, he was still sort of on bail for kidnapping torture. Many articles were ran around this time asking what Drake was doing to bring a serious accused criminal on his tour.
Rapper tours with Drake on European tour while on bail for serious charges.
And apparently the Toronto police were never even informed of Presser's relaxed bail conditions, and the local cops were positively pumped in the air, seeing Presser running all over
if you guys didn't hit that follow button, hit that follow button real quick. Appreciate y'all.
Venues in attempts to get Presser's show shut down from another continent. And we even got to witness Presser finding out about his shows